Greetings, everyone. It is Shawna here. I pray all is well with everyone and that you are blessed as you watch this message. I just really wanted to come on really quick and deliver a quick message and share what the Lord shared with me this morning while I was in prayer as it relates to a situation that I was dealing with, a place that I was in, and God had to deal with me on this morning while I was in prayer. I had been recently envisioning a picture of myself being jumped in by a gang. And, sometimes God will, it's not sometimes, but we will go through certain seasons in our lives that are very difficult, and as humans, because we still have a human nature, sometimes in these difficult situations, our minds can go to negative places. And so for me, I was envisioning, I just kept getting this image, kept getting this picture of myself being jumped in by a gang. And I seen myself being encircled by a group of people and just being beat down by this group of people, otherwise spiritually attacked. And that in the natural, when someone wants to be initiated into a gang, you have all of the gang members surrounding this one person and they're beating this person down, but this person will not move. They are enduring the beat down because they have a purpose. And so they don't move. And the purpose that they have to become a part of this gang and to prove that they're worthy to be a part of this gang is greater than what they are experiencing. And so they are taking the beat down from these gang members. Whatever these gang members are dishing out, they may be getting beat down to a bloody pulp, but they will not move because the purpose is greater. And so they don't move. And so I just kept getting this image of myself being beat down by these people, these people encircled, close to me, encircle me, and just being beat down and attacked by these people. And I try my best not to go down. They get me down. I get back up. They keep striking. This is how I kept envisioning myself. I'm trying to stand under the pressure of the constant beat down and the strength and the stamina that I have to use, to not move. Think about the gang member, what they have to endure, what they have to just stand there and not move and forfeit the purpose. The stamina that I had to use to stand under the pressure was making me weary. Everything I have in me, there's so much pressure, but I just standing under it, it was difficult. It was making me weary. It was making me tired. I was exhausted from standing under the pressure of constantly being beat down, but standing under the pressure. And it's like, have I not proven myself? These are my thoughts. Have I not proven myself that the member or the want to be member, the person that's trying to be initiated into the gang, they're trying to prove themselves. So they're taking everything, like I said, that's being dished out. They're trying to prove themselves, and it's like, I'm thinking to myself, the thoughts that I'm having, have I not proven myself? You can't see that I'm not going down. You're just going to keep beating me down until I can't get up. It's like, what are you doing? What are you trying to accomplish here? And so as I was in prayer this morning, God had given me another way to envision, what I was experiencing, but using the same scenario. And God is saying sometimes you have to stay in the midst and not move. Depending on the season that you're in, Ecclesiastes 3 tells us that there's a time and a season for everything. And depending on the season that you are in, God will call you to stand in the midst and not move. Because what feels and looks like a beat down to you and a breakdown of your strength is actually God's way of bringing something greater out of you. But the flesh has to be beat down for the greatness to be revealed. Now, when you're in this position and God is calling you to stand in the midst and not move, he's not saying to do it in your own strength. But he's saying during this time where I'm calling you to stand in the midst, I want you to lean and rely on me. I want you to seek me for my understanding, not your own. I will tell you how to get through this. And see, you keep going down, but getting back up. You keep getting back up. And God is saying, stay right there and allow what he is allowing. You keep getting back up. Your keep getting back up is your flesh rising. God is allowing the beat down so that your flesh can die and that what's in you can be birthed. But if you keep resisting, if you keep getting up and allowing your flesh to rise, what's in you will never be birthed. And so God is allowing the beat down. The beat down is actually a breakdown of your flesh. And so remember, take this with you. Jesus was nailed to the cross. Jesus was nailed to the cross. He had to endure everything. He had to endure all that was predestined to come his way. He had to. Like the person who wants to become a gang member. He had to endure everything those gang members were dishing out. Even if it comes down to shedding blood. Jesus was nailed to the cross. With these nails, he couldn't move or resist the process of dying to his flesh. So consider that. Consider that. In Jesus' name, stay blessed.